Hello everybody and welcome to the second instalment of Understanding Advanced Instructions with me, Cultured Left Foot. In this video we're going to take a look at instruction that can be a little confusing, wing rotation. Now remember to leave a like if you enjoy the video. It's the best way to let me know if you like this content and want to see more of it. It does take some time to edit these types of videos, so your feedback and comments are greatly appreciated down below. So wing rotation can be a very useful tactical instruction to allow you to force space and gaps to open in stubborn defences. When a player is in possession of the ball on the wing, a teammate will head to the touchline to give them a passing option, allowing other teammates to run into the space that has been created. Wing rotation generally only works with formations that utilise wing plays and have wingers and fullbacks available. It can be used in a 3-5-2 or a 5-3-2, but it's generally a bit less productive. Like most advanced instructions in PES, it has negative and positive results, which hopefully we'll touch on in this video. So today we're using Man United versus, well, Man United. The home team are in black and the away team in retro because, I forgot to change it from what the computer suggested. We're once again in coach mode for the home team and we're going to have wing rotation activated for the entirety of the game. It doesn't take long for the first evidence of wing rotation play to be seen. Rashford gets the ball and is naturally running towards the wing as his playing position is left wing forward. To give him a passing option, Brandon Williams, who ran beyond Rashford from kickoff, moves down the line as his first instinct. He draws the defender out of his central position, leaving space for Bruno Fernandes to attack between the right back and the centre back of the away team. Bruno Fernandes fakes the run in, actually holds his position and has space on the edge of the penalty area. The run to the wide position from Brandon Williams allowed Bruno Fernandes to have this space, and therefore it's moving the opposition defence around. As we speed the game up, you'll notice the home team, wearing black remember, are trying to play more down the wings than the away team. There's no real opportunities to exploit wing rotation though that come from it, so we're going to keep this speeding through. The game actually becomes a bit of a game of attrition with neither team doing very much. Martial does score for the away team and create a breakthrough. It's a pretty nice goal. But game of attritions do normally happen when you pick the same team to play each other. But I do feel it gives a fairer reflection of what we're trying to show. You can see the difference when an advanced instruction is activated and when it isn't. As the play moves wide, again into the path of Rashford, Bruno Fernandes sprints to the wing to give a simple passing option for Rashford to use up the line. Again, this draws the defender out of a central position and opens up space for Brandon Williams to run into. The AI actually ignores Bruno's run at first, but then passes a really short, simple pass to Bruno Fernandes' feet. The chance to slip the ball into Williams' run is gone, but you can start to see the movement that wing rotation allows you to have. More than likely, a quick-thinking human player can use it to their advantage more than the AI seems to. As we go into the second half, again, the home team utilises the wing rotation pretty much immediately. Pogba gives Greenwood an easy pass on the right wing. Pogba accepts this pass and runs from the midfield are looking to exploit the space that Pogba has left by moving wide. Two runners are giving actually two very good passing options to Pogba, both which would put the goal side of their man marker and allow them to get into a very dangerous position. Pogba opts for the ball down the line, which does actually create a crossing opportunity with Martial heads, and De Gea makes a pretty simple save to hold on to it. Again, we speed the game up and it's becoming pretty gritty and scrappy, but with that, more space is starting to open up as tired legs start to happen. That is a thing in PES. It's quite an interesting thing to keep an eye on. But with 10 minutes to go in the game, we get to see a bit of a negative trait that can happen with ring rotation, and this can happen whether it's the AI using it or a human player using it as well. So Brandon Williams gets the ball and he's coming forward from the left back position and has a man in front of him who's pulling wide to give that simple passing option. In this situation, ideally Bruno Fernandes in the middle would accelerate into the gap that's been left, as there's pretty much no defender to follow him into that space. The defender has followed the attacking movement that's gone towards the wing. What follows is just an absolute mishmash of understanding of wing rotation, where I think the coding of it has actually complicated what it's meant to show. Because Brandon Williams doesn't release the ball quick enough either up the line or into the space, he holds onto it. He's missed the run of Bruno Fernandes and he's missed the short simple pass into Marcus Rashford in front of him. However, because Williams still has the ball on the wing and the instruction is to run to the wing to create space for a midfield runner, what actually ends up happening is both Bruno Fernandes and Rashford decide to pull wide, And a huge gap is left in the middle of the park with no one to run into. The ball has to go backwards towards Pogba, and a decent opportunity where the defence was actually opened up is completely wasted. It ends in a shot, but nothing comes of it. We very quickly move forward though, and Luke Shaw has come on to replace Brandon Williams. Now Luke Shaw is left-footed. This doesn't make a difference. He's going to favour the pass up the line rather than coming back onto his right foot and trying to pass something in, maybe like you've seen Brandon Williams do in these few clips. So he has come on, and now he's involved straight away in a wing rotation. Pretty much immediately, he gets the ball and moves forward with it. Immediately, Rashford pulls wide in front of him to give an easy pass, and Bruno Fernandes again is seen surging into the space vacated by Rashford. Luke Shaw does actually give a quicker pass to Rashford up the line, and then immediately starts to join Bruno in surging into the space that Rashford has vacated, and Rashford has pulled that defender out with him. So what we see now is actually Luke Shaw and Bruno Fernandes running into a space where there's only one defender left. Rashford again though holds onto the ball for far too long, and the chance is pretty much wasted. So now with that, the game actually is drawing to a close, and there's not really worth much noting about that wing rotation can be effective within this game. There's no real evidence of it coming in the last stages. However, in general, wing rotation is good if you feel that you have a lack of movement when you're going forward. In most cases, it will remove an attacking player from a more central position, so you've got to be wary of that, but it will favour a run from midfield. So it's definitely worth utilising if you think you've got a good shot or good shooting midfielder that also has good acceleration. The acceleration and pace of these central midfielders is crucial to allow them to escape from their man marker. And then eventually when they get the ball, get that shot off that they need to do. I mean, it's worth noting that I actually think a human player could utilise wing rotation much more effectively than the AI. The AI seems to be much less risk averse when they're playing this sort of tactic with wing rotation. They'll always hold on to the ball for too long and pass it backwards rather than trying to play a through ball into the space, which I think a very adept human player could do quite well. I think this could create a lot of chances. It's potentially very useful against a team that plays swarm the box on defence, which we'll get into in another video. But I think it could be quite useful for a human player to utilise, especially potentially in a Master League when you've got to try and break down a defence that has a 1-0 lead. So why not give wing rotation a go, see if it helps you to create some chances against a stubborn defence. But thanks for watching, leave a like if you enjoyed it, but for now, I'm out. Cheers.